Jessica Fannin sat down with Amy Bream, a Messiah alum and CrossFit athlete in this week's Beyond the Breeches.
Amy Bream. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. When I studied here at Messiah, it was still Messiah College. I was a commercial music major. Funny enough now, I travel as a public speaker and I compete in CrossFit. I was born with something called PFFD, so my femur bone never fully developed. My parents didn't actually know I would be born that way until after I popped out. So a little bit of a surprise there, but when I was 1, they took me to the local hospital, got fitted with a prosthesis and learned how to walk, just went from there. So it was pretty normal. I didn't think about my leg very much, I just kind of figured it out as we went along. That's how my whole family took it. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. It's funny being here on campus. If anyone knew me in school and now they're talking to me, it's kind of feels like a 180 situation because I wouldn't normally be in anything athletic.
Bream started kickboxing in Nashville after moving there in 2014. She eventually started working at the boxing gym as their operations director teaching classes.
So it opened up this world of what else have I been saying no to that I can actually do.
Eventually, she moved into competing in CrossFit competitions.
At the end of the day, I can talk about getting in the best shape possible and, you know, overcoming hard things, but the reality is none of it matters without Jesus. And, you know, I said adapt is one of my mantras, but also live by example. And that's been just a huge part. I found that you can talk about Jesus all day long, but if you don't reflect him and if you don't have a relationship with people, it usually falls on deaf ears. But I wouldn't have a good attitude if it wasn't for the people around me. And I hardcore stress that as much as relationship with Jesus, consistency, hard work, all of that stuff, but also be so aware of who you surround yourself with. And my siblings and my best friends, I allow them to speak into my life because if I didn't, I'd be the worst. I think that's true of everyone to an extent.
That's all for this week's Beyond the Breeches. For YBTV, I'm Jessica Fannin.